Okay, guys, this room is like an empty bedroom, and we've put stuff that we are going to take to Oregon, and then this is all the stuff for my sister-in-law. These are keepsake items, but these are the things that we're taking, and it's not all for me. I got to show you. Look at this neat thing. Look at this. This has the instructions, and my daughter is dying. She thinks it's the coolest thing ever. Super old Sunbeam Mixmaster. That's pretty cool. There's fishing stuff for our son. You know what a great fisherman he is. And then there's clocks. My husband actually made all these clocks for them, so those are cool. And our son turned those bowls. They're beautiful. He does really nice work. So we're just going to take those back. And then, you know, like this, we gave this to them. It's a lighthouse. They were lighthouse people. It's kind of a pretty little Christmas tree decoration. And that would actually look cool in the middle of my Christmas village. But there's this big steamer trunk and this big trunk, and then those are empty. So all of this stuff should be able to pack nicely in those. And then there's this little dresser for our granddaughter. And then there's like this antique secretary thing. And then my husband's grandfather worked for General Electric, and look at that little antique-y fan. That's kind of cool. So anyway, these are the things that I am going to now spend my day putting in those trunks and organizing to make sure everything will go in the back of the truck so that we don't have to get a little U-Haul, which would be awesome. But there's what I'm going to be spending my day kind of figuring out and doing. And it's actually not bad. They lived here for 45 years, and there's a lot of memories and stuff. But we're down because look, here's bedroom's about empty. Nothing in here, like just the bed we're sleeping in. Most of the rooms are like this. They have just barely what we need to get by. So today, I'm packing. Okay, I've decided to show you guys a few of the things that I'm keeping that really aren't that big a deal, but I think they're cool. So this was on my mother-in-law's counter forever, and it's actually my mother-in-law's sister's husband, they called Mink. His name was Mink. He made all kinds of wood stuff, and he made this for her. I'm taking it, and I think it's going to be neat. Look at this. So here it's got these 3 little things inside, and these little containers fit in there perfectly. And I've washed them all out and super cute. So like flour, see that? Like flour, sugar, brown sugar, however I want to put it on there. So this is coming to Oregon with me, and I'm going to put it on my counter. And I might do a little cricket design with some flowers, and it would look like one of those Pioneer Woman things. So yeah, I'm taking that. Okay, there's also, I know you guys see this in my videos, the little, I can't get this off here without spilling little things off the top. The little scale. I love that. People comment on my scale all the time, and this one just looks different. So I think I'll put that up on the shelf in my kitchen. And there is a bunch of these old linens that I think are beautiful. This one is damaged, but I think I can make something different out of that. I was thinking about maybe a little bag or something, but there's a whole thing of more. Here's some more. See these pretty little linens? I'm keeping these. I think they're beautiful. And nobody likes these things anymore, and I think they're amazing. I think I was born after my time. Oh, and then there's a latch-hooked rug that's a lighthouse, and some other things. Okay, here's the thing, too. My father-in-law had a whole little rack of all of his little tie tacks. There's like a little bone whale, little knot, all kinds of different tie tacks. Look at that. He was a golfer. Super cute little golfing tie tack. And nobody wanted these. And these are the kind of things that, to me, these are the memory. What's that one? Oh, lighthouse. So cool. There's so many of them. But what do you do with them? So that I've looked online, and I've seen where people have taken them off the pegs and made like bracelets out of them and stuff. But I just can't not keep them. There's a lot of things that he has here. So I want to know, you guys, there's a buffalo from the trip to Yellowstone. Yeah, who doesn't need a buffalo tie tack? Pretty cool. But what do you do with old tie tacks? My mother-in-law's sewing machine, who doesn't need another sewing machine. It's actually not for me. It's for my daughter. She's going to display it in her studio, which I think I've shown you guys, because there's a shelf where she has things that were her grandmother's, because her grandmothers and me, that we're the ones that got her into sewing. So she has some antique things and then her grandma's sewing machines. Okay, guys, we're finished. I have put all of that stuff is in these 2 trunks and those dressers. And that like drum thing has just got a bunch of junk in it that we can set in the back of the truck. I'm not worried about. But everything is packed up and I'm pretty excited because I think it will fit nicely in the back of the truck. And now my sister-in-law has to worry about her stuff. But see, this room is empty right now and is being used as kind of a staging area for the stuff people want to keep. But this was a craft room. So I'm just going to show you guys around. A couple people have asked to show what we've accomplished. So that was a craft room. This is a bedroom that we have cleared out. Nothing but the bed and the dresser's empty, or the closet's empty. This is the second bedroom, and this is just our luggage on here. But you can see, and then those are our bins. Everything in this room is done, even off the walls. And then, let's go show more. Let's go show them downstairs. Bathroom's done. All the hall closets are done. This is the living room. And we had to get Wi-Fi so that we can watch TV because there's no cable or anything. And see, like this, we can't even donate that. Nobody wants it because it's too big of a piece. I don't even get it, but these are things for our memorial service. But there's nothing on the walls. It's all done. And this is what we call, I have these 3 areas. They're called to be reviewed. And that's when people come to visit, they're going to look and see if there's things that they want there. So then I am actually sitting in a shower chair because we did get rid of the dining room set and chairs. My husband's using the office chair. But all of the cupboards are done. This whole, everything's here except for, that's a junk drawer and that's got silverware. I've got some cups up there. And then all of these are empty except for those 2 cabinets have food in them. And then I'm just using paper plates and things out of here. And then downstairs, we got stuff going on. Now, mind you, 45 years ago is when they moved into this house. So we have, this looks worse than it did this morning. This morning it didn't. My husband's starting to clear out the shop. But there's a little bedroom here that's completely cleared out. There was a coal stove there that's now gone. This whole area down here is done. This is one of those to be reviewed things because there's a lot of books I think people might want. And if they don't, we'll just box them and put them in a library. And we have to go through these. And there's this little tiny room back here that was like for photo. They did photography and stuff back there. And then now this actually is all trash. That all needs to go out. And then here we do, what do we got going on in here? This is the trash. And then are you going? I'm going. Little utility room. So he's cleaned out all of these cupboards. They're all empty. These are old tools. That is nearly... I gotta take a picture of that. Gotta take a picture of that and see if anybody wants it because it's nearly impossible to get rid of those things. And then back here is a little workshop. And this is our next big project. But other than that, the house is pretty well done. So there you go. For everybody that wanted to know where we're at on doing the stuff in this house, this is where we're at. So we'll give you updates. We got to take all that wood out. There's a bunch of work left, but we're still going to, we're still going to be here like another week. So this will probably take us that long just to do this room. But everything else is pretty much done. So there you go. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.